trying to think. You're not live free, are you?
I think he's in jail, you know.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking. I'm pretty sure he's in jail. I'm trying to think of all these other auditors. I'm not saying you are an auditor, but I'm trying to think.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Auditing Yorkshire. I'm in Nottinghamshire today, guys. Just come down to film a couple of locations at Bridewell Police Station, H&P Nottingham, and there's a couple of other places I want to go to. And whilst I was going down to Bridewell Station, I passed Nottingham Central, so I thought I'd nip here. I'll stop off here first and take a couple of pictures.
Do you think you can get a lot of hot chocolate though? I drank it in like a minute.
So for anyone who don't follow me Instagram, guys, if you get yourself over to Instagram, same name, Auditing Yorkshire, and you can see all pictures what I take on there, because that's where I post them all. So let's see what we can get here, guys. We've got a bit of a weird police car here. It's got no lights on it. I think it might be just some little PCSOs go around, to be honest. Go around in. Never seen one of these before though, so we'll get some pictures of these vehicles. Hopefully there won't be a repeat of Huddersfield where I get arrested for taking pictures of police cars. What have we got here? We've got Operation Reacher. No idea what that means. Some nice pictures of cars for the old Instagram, and then we'll see what the rest of it brings. So I'm just going to take some pictures, guys. I'm down at Nottingham Central Police Station, and I'll come back to you if we get any interactions. Don't know if you can see inside there. It's a bit bright. Not sure if you can see it, but this is an armed response vehicle, and it's got the metal box inside where you have to enter a code to get your guns out, which I imagine will be MP5s, semi-automatics. Right, we're going back round from the station now. Turn my camera on because you never know what kind of interaction you're going to get. There it is. You see that? Central Police Station, Byron House, Nottinghamshire Police. Staff entrance. I'm not sure if this place has got a front counter. someone did say Bridewell, what biggest one, so I don't get, I mean, Bridewell's 5 minutes down the road. So I don't understand why they've got a big one here as well, unless the front counter's closed on this, which, to be honest, I've got a feeling it might be. Opening hours Monday to Friday, 8 till 6. Doors locked. Doors locked. The defibrillator is currently out of use. Yeah, I reckon we might have moved to Bridewell. We need to take them opening hours out of the door. Sort of like central Nottingham is this, I think, is the part of the town centre. Not 100% sure because I've not been here before. Yeah.
Hey, Upward.
Hi, mate.
You alright?
Yeah, have you got a front counter?
Yes, mate, but I think it's shut today because it's bank holiday.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Because opening signs are in, but...
Okay. Are you looking to report something? Or?
No, I'm just taking a few pictures and stuff.
Just to let you know, mate, I've just stick my camera on. So if you want... Why? Because I'm speaking to you.
I mean, thanks for telling me, but...
Yeah. That's all.
I just wondered why you put it on.
Because I'm speaking to you and you're filming me, that's all.
All right, fair point, mate, fair point. I can't argue with that now, can I?
2-8, we're with this mail now, we're all good.
What, someone reported me?
Someone's just said because you've got a bally on, you've got some cameras, that's all.
Oh, yeah, only reason for bally is because, you know, when I'm taking pictures at police cars and I'm getting up close to them, obviously my reflection's in window. Yeah, and you've got all this reflective glass. It just saves me doing my editing and playing face off and stuff. That's the only reason for it. Bridewell police station, is that your main one now?
That's shut, mate. It's been shut for a couple of years now.
What, Bridewell?
Yeah, down at the court.
The big massive one?
Yeah, it's been shut for a long time for us.
Suite,
Is it still in operation though?
No.
No, where's custody suite now then?
Up at Radford.
Radford?
You know where the Selco is?
What?
It's on Radford Road.
Radford Road?
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll find it.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
So that's where the custody suite is?
Yeah.
So what's down at Bridewell? Nothing?
Nothing police,
Nothing
it's just
no.
courts.
No police cars?
No police,
not
no.
like that? Because it'll just save me going down much.
Yeah, no. Bridewell will be courts. We were there till a couple of years ago, but everyone's here, we're at Radford now.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Can you, just for record, can you just identify your collar numbers?
Yeah, 2047.
2813.
Oh, thanks very much, chaps. Yeah, just taking some pictures of cars, but pretty much done now. You know, ARVs and stuff. And, you know, it's all, I put them all on, you know, Instagram. So. Yeah, I like the police cars, and fire engines and all that jazz. Bit of a big kid, really.
Yeah, fair enough.
But I didn't even realise it was bank holiday, mate. Yeah, I wondered why it was shut.
Yeah, no, I think it's shut today.
Yeah,
Should be open tomorrow.
It'll be open tomorrow from 8.
And how's your day going? All right?
It's going good.
Yeah, it's all right.
Been busy?
We just been stood on a car crash for about an hour and a half.
Oh, that's not good, is it?
Yeah.
Well, it's my first trip to Nottingham.
All right.
It's my first interaction with Nottinghamshire Police. So it's been very good.
Yeah.
You've been very helpful.
Do we get to see the footage anyway? You got YouTube or?
YouTube?
Yeah, where can we find it? Do we get to see it or?
I just upload to Instagram, you know, pictures.
Oh yeah. What's the account? If you don't mind mentioning. So I can see it later.
Why, are you genuinely interested?
Yeah.
Because I mean, I'm not hard to find, but I mean, generally as a rule, I don't give my information out, but I'm not hard to find.
Okay, if you want to, you don't have to. It's just a question, that's all.
Yeah. Because I don't know, you never know sort of like what response you're going to get and like what people are going to do and say and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. Just a question. If you're willing to give it, if you want to switch camera off and tell me, it's fine, but...
Yeah. Well, to be honest with you, all the camera's for is because I've had some bad experiences with West Yorkshire Police.
Okay.
And That's the only reason. They made me go out and get a camera.
All right. Yeah.
Because they're just bullies up there.
Right.
There's a lot of egotistical tyrants in West Yorkshire.
Okay.
You two seem quite sound. You two don't seem like you've got.
At the end of the day, mate, you can
Egos are
walk
not like that.
around. You're in a public place. You can film and take photos of whatever you want in a public place within reason.
So, obviously, I mean, I ain't actually taken pictures of your police station yet. But if I was to take pictures of your police station, will that be an issue? To your knowledge, is there any law against it where you can be prosecuted?
Not in my head. If you're following specific officers or specific people about and photographing, taking pictures of them on multiple occasions, potentially it's harassment.
Technically, yeah.
Potentially.
Yeah.
There is specific offences of causing nuisance on police premises.
Yeah.
But that is more if you were to come into the front counter and start mouthing off and causing a nuisance.
I did that at Bradford once and
Did
no
you?
happened.
Oh well.
Nothing happened.
Yeah.
In terms of taking photos of police cars which are parked on the street and taking photos of the building, personally I haven't got an issue.
Yeah.
You can go on Google Maps and have a look at it. So
Well, to be honest, I only mouthed off at Trafalgar House in Bradford because I asked for a copy of Pace because I genuinely wanted one.
Yeah.
And she was a bit of a mouthy old so-and-so, and she told me to go to the library, and then she refused to deal with me. And in my opinion, she shouldn't be working on the front counter at a police station if you've got that kind of attitude.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of Karen's Diner?
no.
Yeah, like there's one in Sheffield, Manchester. Where you basically go there to get abused.
Yeah.
I think she'd fit in really well at Karen's Diner. I think she'd probably make supervisor within sort of like 4 weeks.
Yeah.
But yeah, the reason I'm asking about the pictures is because I were in Huddersfield last week and I actually got arrested for it.
Right.
Well, not for that. An inspector said to me, there is a section of the law which is not prosecuted very often, and I quote, but there is a section of the law which prevents you from taking pictures of police stations.
Right.
And I asked him what section of the law it was, and he couldn't tell me.
Okay.
There is a certain section of the Terrorism Act where somewhere has to be designated a special site or controlled site. I'm trying to think, there's a couple.
That's why I'm asking. I'm
But as far as I know, this police station isn't one.
just testing your knowledge, because I mean, knowledge is power, and I'd like to know as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't have that particular knowledge on that section of law. I told him I did, but I don't. Do you know what I mean? I called him a muppet, and then he arrested me
That's where you're arrested.
for harassment, alarm, and distress.
Yeah. So
I am arresting you for harassment, alarm, and distress. And when he read me my rights, and I said, "You're joking, mate?
Yeah.
Come on, Inspector. You know what I mean? He looked like he'd been at job about 50 years. He should know better, really.
Yeah.
And he locked me up.
So that's what you got arrested for, public order, not for not for filming the police station.
Public order, yeah, but
Yeah, okay.
he'd still told me it were illegal to film. But even calling someone a muppet's not public order, is it? I've taken legal advice on it, and it's not public order. But we're no swearing, but we're no shouting. I just said, "Oh, you're an absolute muppet," and he locked me up for it. But that's his ego, is that? That's not law.
Yeah.
That's feelings police, isn't it?
I'm trying to think. You're not live free, are you?
I think he's in jail, you know.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm pretty sure he's in jail. And I'm trying to think of all these other audit. I'm not saying you are an auditor, but I'm trying to think. You've got a northern twang, and I'm thinking, are you News Now Yorkshire? But I don't think you're News Now Yorkshire.
Do you know what? I'm not the News Now Yorkshire. I don't know him, but I do know him because I've been watching him for sort of like 18 months. But I'm not News Now.
No.
There's Live Free. I think he's in jail.
Because when you said, "Oh, you got nicked in Huddersfield," didn't he get nicked at a police station? He legged it. He said he called someone a muppet or a pig or something, and he legged it, didn't he?
He said, "Get back in your effing pigsty."
That was it. Yeah.
Obviously, he should have been arrested for public order in my book, but the way it was all handled completely wrong. I mean, he ran. They should have just left him. It's they're wasting the time. But he chased him down the street and ended up sitting on him and causing all kinds of problems. But that were at Forth Banks.
Yeah. All right.
In Newcastle.
Oh, okay. Right. I knew it was somewhere.
And I went to Forth Banks just to see what kind of response I got, because it's meant to be a really bad police station. And a sergeant came out started chatting a load of crap about flying a drone near a train station railway line and stuff like that, and he started going on about I've got better things to do and more important things to do and emergencies to attend, yet he's coming to speak to me about flying a drone, and he brought his colleague with him, just like you. Obviously I don't know who's attended and who's brought who on if you've come together.
But you both upstairs.
She was his tag along, and she was literally just stood there and she didn't say a word. And I'm thinking, now who's wasting taxpayers' money? Because she didn't even interact, she didn't do anything. We didn't have a nice chat. Like obviously I'm speaking to both of you, and you're speaking to me. But she was just stood there like a spare part at a wedding. And I actually said that to her. That was my opening for my video. Standing there like a spare part at a wedding. Trying to think who else for is. Because there's quite a few
There's
new
that lad with a
auditors.
dog, isn't there?
Who?
There's a lad with a dog, a little dog.
Is that Marty? Marty
Is
Summer.
it Colin something?
He goes
Colin
down
81, it's like a string of numbers.
round south.
I think he's done somewhere in the Midlands. He's normally got a little dog with him.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, you're not, well, you could be him without the dog, I don't know.
There's DJ Audits, have you heard of him?
I have no clue about him.
PJ, dreadlocks fella, goes round up warehouses.
No.
Because people keep saying to me on my lives on TikTok, oh, why don't you do a call-up with DJ? I think it'd be really sick and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, listen, I mean, I'd love to, but I mean, if he reached out to me and went, yo, hey, why? Let's do a call-up. Happy days, mate, I'd do one. But, I mean, I don't reach out to anyone, I'm independent. But if people want to reach out to me and say, look, do you want to come out and, on location for a day, then I'll go out with them. But generally speaking, I can look after myself, and any problems I come across, I can sort of like deal with.
Yeah. If you can't, we'll be here to help.
Yeah, well, this is what everyone says. You know, you're out mugging police often, but yet when you're going to need them one day and stuff, and it's like, hopefully not. Hopefully not. But the problem I have is it's not with the police in general. I love the police. I love what you do. You keep, the good police officers, not the corrupt ones, the good ones. I was speaking to one on TikTok the other day, and he commented on one of my videos, and he said, I'm in training with Merseyside Police. And I said, do you know what? I said, good luck, mate. I said, stay away from tyrants and coppers with egos and people who think they're too big for it. I said, stay away from them kind of people and stick with good ones. I said, and you'll go far. But I've met so many nice police officers, you two included. What's your name, by the way?
Dodge.
PC
Johnson. Peter?
No, PC.
PC. Do you want to give me your first name?
I don't like him.
Well, I'm Kev.
Yeah.
I'll give you a touch. I'm Kev. You don't have to if you don't want to. But yeah, I'm just out to test. Test
So,
for your system kind of thing.
Right,
but not in a bad way.
Going back to the original point, Bridewell is just courts, and they'll be shut on bank holiday.
Yes.
You're better off going that way, and you'll end up at Radford Road.
If you do want the good street,
there's
it's
a
hard
police
to
station
find.
there.
It's off Radford Road, behind the Selco.
Yeah, there's a builder's merchant. It's behind there.
I'll find it.
Yeah.
I've travelled 80 miles, so
Fair enough. Yeah.
I'll find it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've normally got my auditing, either my t-shirt or my hoodie.
Yeah.
And you can't miss me in that. It's bright red and it's got my name on it.
Right.
But I decided not to wear it today.
Fair enough.
Because I went out in Leeds the other day and I got set about on by two geezers.
What?
Yeah.
Old Bill or just?
Well, they say they want old Bill, but they were talking like him, they were walking like him, and their attitude stunk of old Bill. You know, you're not ones with attitudes and stuff.
Yeah.
And literally everybody I spoke to who watched that video said, old Bill, old Bill. I was up in Leeds, just filming a police station up there in Garforth, and they started asking me why I fly my drone over the house and stuff. What's it got to do with you, mate? It's like I'm sat out in my garden, I went, and so I'm not watching you, I'm not spying on you. You know what I mean? So I'm filming police station, mate.
Yeah, fair enough.
Cool. Right. you've not got any more questions for us, we'll pop back in.
Yeah.
Any issues, just give us a bell.
Yeah. I mean, I don't
Awesome.
want to take any more of your time up,
it's
because
fine.
despite what people say about them two are inside and we're not out on the street, but everyone knows you police are always busy. If you're not out on the street, you're inside doing paperwork and catching up with crimes and all that jazz. Do you know what I mean? So.
Right, well anyway, we'll leave you to it, Kev.
Good luck with it all.
Have a good one. Cheers.
Take care, guys. See you later. So, there's no point going to Bridewell then, is there? Really good interaction there. Dodge was sound. The other guy was, he was sound, to be honest, but he were a little bit on the twitchy side. You know, we're not wanting him to give his first name, but you know, it's all good. I'll give my first name anyway, because both sound, you know what I mean? The fact that they didn't ask me for my details were brilliant. They wanted to know what my YouTube channel was, but to be honest with you, if they find it, they find it. If they don't, they don't. I don't really like giving it out. If I've got my hoodie on or my t-shirt or whatever, then it's fair enough, innit? It's fair for them to see, but if I am, like today, I'm not wearing it, I'd rather just not let them get that info out of me. But I think that's pretty much it, guys. Taking me pictures. Had an interaction with them too. Apparently Bridewell's shut down. To be honest, it's only 5 minutes down the road, so I might just have a drive down anyway. See how big it is. Never know, might be able to get inside. And then we'll go up to Radford, Costa this week. So if you like this video, guys, please like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.